afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this Monday, the first Monday of February.
Yeah.
Welcome to it.
How was your weekend?
It was nice. No complaints. I actually got to see the Grammys for a little bit. The kids let me borrow the television.
Oh,
isn't that nice of them?
That's wonderful. The weather was so nice.
Yep.
It feels like we're turning a corner, but every time we say that, then we're going to jinx ourselves.
Right.
But boy, it was really a great weekend. We'll get an update on the forecast in just a second. Here's what's making news this Monday. When you're voting this spring, you'll likely see some local school budgets on your ballot. We'll tell you why these referenda are growing in popularity.
King Charles has cancer. I'm Ian Lee with more on the diagnosis and his doctor's orders.
And the state of California is drenched today, experiencing one of the wettest days on record this past weekend.
Let's take a look outside. Nice to see the sun today. A little on the chilly side, but Operation Snowmelt are the weather words. Alex is out on the patio. Hi, Alex.
Hey, hi, folks. Hi, Susan. Hi, Charlotte. Yeah, that's an understatement. Operation Snowmelt has been underway. It's going to go really into gear, though, over the course of the next couple days. Want to show our sky cams because at noon I was here with Josh, and when we were looking at the Capitol sky cam, there were a few clouds out there. When we moved to the WISC sky cam, we had no clouds. And then when I moved to the Queen Bee sky cam, just a few high, thin cirrus clouds. It goes to show that fog that we had over Madison and points to the east this morning. You went west, they had nothing. We had sunny skies out there, and you could see that with our visible cloud track. Look at Madison, Watertown, Jefferson, Janesville, that white cloud bank that was hanging on today. And because of that, the temperatures didn't get as warm from Madison and points to the east. That's why we're at 33 here in Madison, which is still above normal for this time of year. But look at that to the west where they've been basking in the sunshine. 53 degrees right now in Boscobel out there. So again, it goes to show you just what the clouds can do. We're going to repeat tonight, so copy and paste forecast. That fog will build in overnight tonight. Could see some patchy freezing fog, and that is that deposition on surfaces and on the roads. Scraper, you might need that in the morning. Coming up in Maine weather, I'm going to track that bank of fog as it moves across the area. How warm the mercury is going to get this week, when we can expect rain, and how much rain we're going to get. That's coming up.
First at 4, the British royal family is facing a significant new health challenge.
Buckingham Palace says King Charles has been diagnosed with a form of cancer, and the king has begun treatment. Ian Lee has more from London.
Buckingham Palace is not revealing what kind of cancer King Charles has, but in a statement said the cancer is not related to the monarch's recent treatment for a benign prostate condition. The palace said during that treatment, a separate issue of concern was noted, and diagnostic tests revealed a form of cancer. The statement went on to say the 75-year-old king has started treatment, during which time he has been advised by doctors to postpone public-facing duties.
I don't know the exact details why they would say he will have no public facing. I think in most cases, it's so he can use all of his energy to fight this cancer. Cancer is a war, and the war can have a very good outcome, but it is a war.
The palace says King Charles will continue with state business and official paperwork as usual. This is the latest in a string of health issues facing the royal family. Last month, Kate, the Princess of Wales, spent 2 weeks in the hospital following abdominal surgery for an undisclosed but non-cancerous condition. It comes at a time when there are fewer working royals, following Prince Andrew's scandal and Prince Harry's rift with the family.
This is unprecedented in the 1,000-year history of the royal family to have so many important key figures of the royal family out of action at the same time.
The palace says King Charles remains positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
Buckingham Palace said the king personally called both of his sons, Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and William, the Prince of Wales, to share the health news. Harry will be traveling to the UK to see his father in the coming days.
An overnight fire in Beloit forced a family from their home. The fire department responded to the 500 block of Vernon Avenue just after midnight. Officials are still trying to determine the cause for the damage. Damage is estimated at $40,000 to the home and items inside. The Red Cross is assisting that family. Well, someone has hacked the Madison Public Library's X account, and staff are still trying to regain access. In a post on the social network site formerly known as Twitter, the city of Madison said the library's account was hacked last night, and posts made since then do not reflect library views or advice. The city is asking people who previously followed the account to consider unfollowing it and checking it at a later date to refollow. When you're marking your ballot this spring, you'll likely find yourself voting on local school budgets.
Our Maddie Heimsch spoke with school officials in Rock County about why referenda are growing in popularity.
The Evansville School District is just one of 50 Wisconsin schools that have committed to putting a referendum on the ballot this year. The district, composed of 4 schools and 1,700 students, is proposing an operational referendum. Unlike a capital referendum, an operational one is for the sole purpose of maintaining everyday functions and services. I spoke with Tom Parsons, the business manager for the Evansville Community School District.
We don't have any capital projects or large initiatives built into this referendum. It's to continue class sizes, continue to be able to recruit and retain quality staff, and reinvest into our curriculum, as well as the maintenance of our buildings.
Whether capital or operational, schools are turning to referenda more and more as state funding has failed to keep up with increasing costs. Reporting in Rock County, I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Maddie. And coming up at 5, we'll learn just how many schools could turn to the ballot this spring.
A state of emergency is in effect in 8 counties from a powerful storm system hitting California. Wind gusts of more than 100 miles per hour caused widespread destruction across California's Bay Area. Torrential rain from back-to-back atmospheric rivers led to widespread flooding. Los Angeles experienced its 10th wettest day ever on Sunday with more than 4 inches of rain.
Storms can change quickly, but let me be clear. This storm is a serious weather event.
A break in the weather today gave some residents a chance to evacuate ahead of more rainfall that's expected to last for at least another day.
U.S. officials say strikes on Iranian-backed groups that have attacked U.S. forces in the Middle East are just beginning. A U.S. drone attack on a base in Syria killed 6 Kurdish soldiers. This is the first significant response to Iranian-backed militias. The U.S. and Britain have struck dozens of targets of Iranian-backed militias in Syria, Iraq, and Yemen since a drone attack killed 3 U.S. service members last week.
This is the start of our response, and there will be additional actions taken to hold the IRGC and affiliated militias accountable for their attacks on U.S. and coalition forces.
President Biden says the U.S. will do whatever it takes to protect American service members in the region, but the strikes threaten to escalate an already tense situation in the Middle East. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived in the region for the 6th time since October. He's there for talks with partners on finding a ceasefire in the war between Israel and Hamas.
A bipartisan Senate agreement on the southern border is facing stiff opposition from Republicans in the House today. The $118 billion bill will overhaul the asylum system and give the president new powers to expel migrants. The administration would be given the authority to shut down asylum processing between ports of entry, allowing immediate deportation before asylum is requested. It also ends catch and release policies and speeds up the asylum review process for those who are not deported. If enacted, the bipartisan compromise would be the first major update to the nation's immigration system in more than 3 decades.
It passes the Senate. What is your message to House Republicans?
Yeah, my focus has been let's get something done. But the worst case scenario is just to keep the status quo on it, because every American, regardless of political party, looks at it and says this is chaos.
The bill also includes $60 billion in aid to Ukraine, another $14 billion for Israel, plus humanitarian assistance and other support that's unfavorable with conservatives. Former President Trump has already come out against the bill, and House Speaker Mike Johnson says it's dead on arrival in the House. A test vote in the Senate is expected as early as Wednesday. Well, today marks the start of week 2 of nominations for our Spirit of Service campaign.
Josh Spreiter is in Barneveld with how you can help honor our local veterans.
We are coming to you from Vortex Optics in Barneveld as we continue our Spirit of Service campaign coverage. Joe Hamilton is the CEO of Vortex. Joe, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
So, talk a little bit about the Spirit of Service campaign because this has been such a special project for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So veterans are a community that are really near and dear to our hearts. We're actually a family-owned, veteran-owned company. We have roughly 10% of our employees are veterans, and we serve a lot of veterans in our local community. And so the Spirit of Service, the whole idea behind it is it's a tangible way to highlight and to serve our local veterans.
And here, right off of your showroom, you see a lot of these connections with veterans right here. I mean, all of these people have had some sort of a connection through this.
Yeah, absolutely. So actually in our showroom, we highlight a lot of items from our veterans, but a lot of the local community has come in here and donated items as well based off of their service.
That's incredible. So, when you talk about the Spirit of Service campaign, it's all about giving back. And how exactly does that work for this process?
Yes, absolutely. So folks can go to channel3000.com, and at the top of the page, there's an easy way to nominate a local veteran, a local hero. And then that goes through the February 16th, and then February 26th through the 8th, we'll highlight the top 5 in which people can vote. And then finally, on March 11th is when we will announce the winner.
Yeah, we'll be announcing them live right here on News 3. And, talk about some of the nominations that we've gotten in, because there's already 1 week down, 2 weeks to go, but a number of them already coming in.
Yes, so a lot of great people. We've had nominations across all different branches of the military. Some of the nominations, the cash would go to help that actual veteran that might be needing some life-saving surgery or medicine, or somebody that is building a home. But a lot of the folks that are being nominated are people where their service didn't end when their service ended. They're actually still giving back with nonprofits that they've created to help other veterans. So it's just an incredible people. It's an incredible community.
Oh, we'll love to see even more of them coming in. Joe, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Again, go to channel3000.com, right at the top of the page, and nominate a veteran today. In Barneveld, Josh Breiter, News 3 Now.
Thank you, guys. In the film community, the months of January and February are considered dump months.
But Will Loper shows us the success you could find streaming right now in the Loper Report, when Live at 4 continues.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free.
Hurry! Champion's Buy 2, Get 2 free sale is for a limited time.
That's a great deal. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just 1 visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
I just love dancing, so I was always willing to dance through the pain. Since visiting the Good Feet store and wearing the arch supports and being pain-free now, my mood and my energy has drastically improved. Once that energy gets into you, double spins.
A logo can do more than identify your company. It can connect in meaningful ways, energize your team, and inspire your customers. We're 4imprint, and we know your logo on the right product can create moments that matter. With 30 years of experience and thousands of products to choose from, we guarantee your order will be right the first time, on time, and for a great price. Be certain that the right moments will matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. I love that my daughter still needs me,
but sometimes I can't help due to burning and stabbing pain in my hands. So I use Nervive.
Nervive's clinical dose of ALA reduces nerve discomfort in as little as 14 days.
Now I can help again. Feel the difference with Nervive.
Interested in an electric vehicle? Bergstrom has the largest selection of electric vehicles and a team you can trust. Buy with confidence and complete peace of mind from Wisconsin's #1 automotive retailer. Bergstrom Automotive, driven to deliver gas, hybrid, or electric.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Welcome back. Big news in the world of soccer.
The 2026 World Cup final will be held in New Jersey at the home of the National Football League's New York Giants and New York Jets. The global soccer governing body says the tournament will consist of 104 matches across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. It will also feature 48 national teams instead of the previous 32. Toronto, Mexico City, and Los Angeles will host the opening matches of their respective national teams. The open-air stadium for the final opened in 2010 and has a capacity of 82,500.
This is just huge for us. $2 billion predicted in economic revenue. We're looking at 14,000 jobs, over 1 million tourists. And the beauty of that, not every tourist or visitor goes to the game.
In the 2026 World Cup will feature 104 matches instead of the traditional 64 games, including an additional knockout round due to the previously announced decision to expand from 48 teams to 48 teams from 32.
Boy, this will show you how fast time flies. Facebook turned 20 on Sunday, and that means an entire generation of young people have never known life without it, or the social media explosion that followed. When Mark Zuckerberg launched Facebook as a Harvard undergrad, it was February 4th, 2004. He did it with a $1,000 personal investment and the goal of creating a digital yearbook at Harvard. For the first 5 years, there was no like button on Facebook, but when it was added, it was a game changer.
You saw more of a desire to post popular content, to post things that would be popular. And it ultimately just began to change and even shape the American psyche.
With advertisers lining up in droves, Facebook grew, purchasing Instagram, launching Messenger, and even becoming a political player. In 2021, Facebook changed its name to Meta with hopes of building a new digital world. More than 3 billion people use at least one Meta product daily. Wall Street fell today after the Federal Reserve Chair indicated on 60 Minutes last night that rate cuts are not coming soon. The Dow lost 274 points. The Nasdaq was down 31. The S&P lost almost 16. Well, a new spy movie in theaters is still searching for more success.
But you might actually have more success streaming some of Will Loper's suggestions in this week's Loper Report.
Hey, Susan and Charlotte. The newest spy action comedy film, Argylle, failed to impress at the box office, making just $18 million, which is especially tough when you consider the film had a $200 million budget. Even worse, the film itself is an overlong disappointment.
I certainly hope you dance as well as you dress.
There's only one way to find out.
Bryce Dallas Howard stars as novelist Ellie Conway, successful writer of a series of books about a secret agent named Argylle.
The book is phenomenal, sweetie, but what happens next?
It's called a cliffhanger, Mother.
Ellie, it's called a cop-out.
But when her spy novels reflect real-world occurrences, she's whisked off on a globe-trotting adventure by Sam Rockwell and isn't sure who to trust.
Here we go.
The movie has some fun with its fish-out-of-water premise, with Ellie barely surviving spy versus spy hijinks. But after several twists, the movie starts to go on, and on, and on some more. At 2 hours, 19 minutes, 30 of those minutes could have easily been cut from the film. And although some sequences are fun, when the movie fully embraces its ridiculousness, mostly they're CGI-filled and badly staged. Argyle comes from the same director as the Kingsman movies, and while those films aren't perfect, they're a heck of a lot more fun than this movie. Over on streaming services, newly streaming on Disney Plus is the series Choir.
You can be anybody and be a part of the Detroit Youth Choir. We're the underdog out to prove what we can do.
The series follows the Detroit Youth Choir through preparing for a performance at Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie is the Super Bowl of musicians. That's why everybody fight to get there. We only have room for 50 kids to travel. It's going to be a hard decision.
Newly streaming on Max is the final season of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Pretty cute.
Watch one more season of Larry David getting himself into trouble.
I'm going to be honest, I'm disappointed. I was expecting more from a childhood hero.
I really did the best under the circumstances of a person who hates people and yet had to be amongst them.
And streaming this Thursday on Hulu is the film Suncoast.
My brother's dying. He hasn't talked in years.
I'm so sorry. My wife passed away.
My dad died when I was 3.
Christ, it ain't a competition.
Teenager Doris, played by Nico Parker, takes care of her sick brother and strikes up a friendship with an activist played by Woody Harrelson.
Once your brother's gone, he's gone. And you will miss taking care of him. You'll miss everything.
For Live at 4, I'm Will Loper.
Doris, old lady's name.
It was my grandma's name.
Oh.
She died the day I was born.
That actually looks good.
It does look really good. Some good choices there.
All right, well, the Packers may not be in the Super Bowl, but it's still quite the event to watch.
Later on Live at 4, if you're in the market for a new television, we'll tell you how to score one of the best deals available.
Are you looking for a pre-owned vehicle that doesn't break the bank? Come visit Stark on the Beltline. We've got Hondas, Subarus, Toyotas, and trucks, and local financing options to help you get the best rates you deserve. Wisconsin's premier pre-owned dealership.
It's a great time to have RG Heating and Air Conditioning check your home's furnace system for safety and efficiency. RG services all brands and installs quality Trane equipment to keep your home running smooth year-round. Call RG Heating and AC today.
Can your roof handle our Wisconsin winters? If you're tired of repairing leaks and replacing shingles after each storm, call us, the metal experts at Sweeto Metal Roofing.
Sweeto Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
Want to instantly look more attractive, years younger, and even healthier? The solution is whiter teeth. Even teeth that are just a little yellow are a problem. They rob your appearance, make you look older, and can hurt your confidence. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." So from that point on, I've been sold.
My absolute favorite thing was how easy it was. It takes literally less than 5 minutes.
Power Swabs has made a really big difference in lifting the stains and making my smile more beautiful.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. And after 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Plus, unlike other whitening methods, Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. Power Swabs are easier on your gums and cause less sensitivity.
I've used strips and trays, and they both gave me really sensitive teeth. With the Power Swabs, I've been using them for a week and nothing. I had hot coffee this morning and ice cream last night and no problems.
It's time to discover what you've been missing. Now, it's your turn to get started with Power Swabs.
I like my smile. I like my smile after finishing the Power Swabs.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swap smile.
This is a Power Swap smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off this Valentine's Day. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will also get free shipping. Order right now and take the Power Swab's 5-minute challenge. If your teeth aren't a full 2 shades whiter after your first application, simply return it and you'll get your money back.
Hey everybody, Jared from Stark on Highway 19. Are you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle that doesn't break the bank? Come visit us here at 502 West Main Street here in Marshall. Stark on Highway 19, Wisconsin's premier pre-owned dealership.
Take a look at this. This is Swiss artist Alain Roche, suspended vertically at his grand piano more than 32 feet above ground, performing his latest masterpiece called Winter Solstice. In Munich, this is this morning. So Winter Solstice draws inspiration from what he hears in nature, imperceptible to the human ear through special equipment placed in various outdoor areas. He is performing this piece every morning just like this before sunrise for 182 straight days. He began on the winter solstice this past December, will continue until the summer solstice in June, and every day the music composition changes depending on the sounds of nature he hears in these recordings every day.
That's amazing.
That is really
So people were actually able to go there because it was 42 degrees today.
Yeah.
So they had layers and they watched it. He was there with his fingerless gloves and stuff. And every day he's going to do this.
So pretty, but I was holding on to the seat here because I'm not a fan of heights. Ooh, that's quite the commitment.
You just keep looking up.
Amazing.
Well, we've got warm temperatures too. The 40s that we've had right now, that's nothing.
It felt chilly today.
It did. What's going on there?
A little bit. Oh, we got warmth coming on the way. And then we're going to take a look at beyond the barometer just how hot February can get.
Fall in love with your bathroom again with a new tub or shower by Tundraland. As the exclusive jacuzzi bath remodel dealer of Wisconsin, remodels with Tundraland give your home life-changing results with minimal disruption. Traditional remodels can take weeks or even months to complete, but when you work with Tundraland, most installations are done in one day. That means our team can arrive at breakfast and you'll have a beautiful new jacuzzi system by dinner. Many of our customers, like Regina and Dennis, were surprised at how easy and stress-free the process was.
Thank you, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Thank you. Oh my God. I cannot wait. Oh my God, I can't wait.
Let Tundraland give you the jacuzzi bath or shower you'll love to wake up to. We're waiving installation fees all month long. And Tundraland makes your project affordable with no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2025. Call 800-TUNDRALAND or visit tundraland.com today before we change our minds.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it for only $14.95 this Valentine's Day. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Another year of yo-yo dieting? Not this year. Hit reset and make a permanent change with permanent fat removal by Sono Bello.
With Sono Bello, day one, all my unwanted body fat gone.
These are my favorite pair of jeans that I couldn't even button up.
Look how flat my stomach is. I couldn't believe it was just gone.
I saw the results immediately.
And this is the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
Real women everywhere are transforming their bodies permanently. Sono Bello is not a fad diet or boot camp workout. It's a simple, proven way to remove stubborn body fat permanently and in just one visit.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
If you are looking for physical results and positive emotional results, please run, don't walk to your nearest Sono Bello.
Ready to hit reset? Find out how you can save $250 off instantly. Call now or go to sonobello.com.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Okie dokie, folks. I feel like I've been doing copy and paste. I've been doing the weather the past couple of days, and I keep copying and pasting this piece right here. The patchy fog again is expected on your Tuesday morning. It should burn off, and then we get the nice warm temperatures. The record warmth, we're eyeing that up, and we're going to talk more about that in the Beyond the Barometer in a few minutes. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and with that will be showers, not rain, showers. Temperatures out here right now, they tell the story of the day. Look at this, 33 in Madison, 33 in Watertown, 36 in Janesville, and then you just do a little hop, skip, and a step over to southwest Wisconsin at 53 degrees in Boscobel. Can you take a guess where the fog and the clouds were across the area today? Fog to the east, sunny skies to the west. It goes to show just a little bit of fog out there can do. And again, we're expecting that freezing fog tonight. So a few things to keep in mind as you go into your Tuesday morning. Remember that you might need that ice scraper if your car's outside. That low visibility, keep the low beams on, and the longer that fog hangs on your Tuesday morning, the longer it's going to take for that sun to come out. We can track it here too. Visibility tracker showing that fog moving towards the Madison area towards about 1 o'clock in the morning. It keeps moving to the west. Half-mile visibility in Madison by the time we get to 4 a.m. and it keeps moving a little bit further to the west, making it into southwest Wisconsin by 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then poof, it's gone. By the time we get to noon, the sun gets in, it burns that fog off and allows the temperatures to warm up. This evening, gorgeous evening, calm winds, few high clouds out there, temperatures in the 30s. We'll go for a low of 28 with that foggy conditions again expected during the morning hours on your Tuesday, and then the temperatures will warm back up again. Upper 20s for lows tonight. That's our normal highs. Then high temperatures in the middle to upper 40s. A very unseasonably mild day. And here comes the rain as we go into your Thursday with that weather system. Rain showers moving in by noon. Another batch as we go towards 10 o'clock Thursday night. But look at the temperatures at 10 o'clock, 51 degrees in Madison and staying mild even as we go on into your Friday. Not a lot of water out of this weather system. It's a quick one, so maybe a 1/10 of an inch to a 1/4 of an inch at most. Again, here in the forecast, here's that weather system here Thursday going into Friday. Those rain showers wrap up. Even as we head out towards Valentine's Day, temperatures in the 30s. Normal high temperatures for this time of year are in the upper 20s, trade around 30. Normal lows are in the teens. So look at our lows. They're in the 20s, 30s, 40s, highs in the 40s, 50s, even 30s as we cool on down there. And the fog pictures in Cobb to the west. Look at the little fog out there with the sunrise. It's pretty. And then another. Look at that fog above the snow. Great example of melting snow, mild temperatures. That's the perfect recipe for fog out there. So channel3000.com/weather. You can send us those weather photos. And, well, let's talk a little bit more about this warm weather. You'd think that temperatures in the 40s and the 50s, well, it is pretty warm for this time of year.
Yeah, I mean, they're warm now, and they're only going to be getting warmer, and it's really?
Yep, we're going to get a little bit warmer yet this week, but it's nothing compared to how warm February can get. But let's break down first how warm we're expected with part of our Beyond the Barometer series as we go on into your Thursday. So let's take a look at our graphics here. Look at our temperatures over the course of the next 10 days here, all right? So there's, Charlotte, what you were saying, it's going to get warmer. We got it to about 40 today. We're going to do 54 for high temperature on Thursday. Our normal high temperature, again, for this time of year, see that line way at the bottom of the graphic, down around 28? We're way above that. So we're 20 degrees at least above normal, if not 25 degrees above normal. And then as we head out further into the 10-day period, the temperatures are still staying warm as we go on out. So some of these records that we're going to be up against the next couple of days, look at the record highs here. Wednesday, 50. The record high back in 1987 was 50, so we're close. 1925, a high of 55 as a record. We're going to be 1 degree away from that. And even Friday, as temperatures cool down a bit, we're going to be close to that too. And then the funny thing is record warm lows. Let's break down what one of those actually means. So let's look at Thursday, for example. In 1925, the coolest the temperature got at all during the day was 42 degrees. That's what we call a record warm low. So we're forecasting Thursday, the coolest the temperature will be all day will be 41 degrees. And again, our normal highs for this time of year are in the upper 20s. So our low temperatures are 15 degrees above our normal highs for this time of year. And you'd think, well, That's pretty warm. But
it'll feel like spring.
Yeah, it feels spring-like.
But it can get even warmer in February, can't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yesterday, spent some time looking back in history at just how high the temperatures can get in February. Let's look at this calendar here. So up at the top, we have the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th. There's the 50-degree record, the 55-degree record, and another 50-degree record. As we get into next week, our record highs, they get into the 60s. And that's not even as warm as they can get in February. Look at that next week. I remember this week. So from the 18th of February all the way up to the 22nd of February in 2017, we had an unusual, I mean, that's really unusual, to be in the middle and upper 60s. We reached an all-time record high for February on that Thursday, the 22nd in 2017, of 68 degrees.
So what does the long-term prediction look like for record highs?
That's a great question. We have our friends at the Climate Prediction Center. This is what they do. They keep us on point here of how warm we can expect things to be. Look at this. The month of February, Madison in a deep red color. What that means is the likelihood through the month of February is going to be above normal. Even if we get a couple cold days at the end of the month, it averages out to be above normal. And then these are the repercussions that we're seeing. Look at that Robin picture in New Glarus.
Oh, yeah. There's a nice big glimmer of hope.
Yep. Spring is on the way, but we got to be careful too with those robins coming north. If it does get cold out there, put your sunflower hearts out, put your raisins out, get the mealworms out, because they're going to need it if it gets too cold for them.
Okay, Alex, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Next, looking for the perfect TV to watch the Super Bowl.
And then coming up next hour at 5, the impact these temperatures might have on your gardens. We'll have that story at the top of the hour.
These are the faces that smile so wide at the friends and staff who are by their side, where life is lived with a feeling of pride on every bump of life's great ride that comes from the care that sweetens the air that lives in the house that angels built. Attic Angel Community, independent homes and 4 levels of assisted living built with the help of angels.
We are Dane County. We are Madison, McFarland, Sun Prairie. We are Waunakee, Stoughton, Middleton, Deerfield, and everywhere in between. We are committed to being unique in supporting the value when families share the memories of family and friends at the loss of a loved one. We are Crest Funeral and Cremation Service, more than just a funeral home. We are the people you know and trust to help families before, during, and after the loss of a loved one. Learn more at crestfuneralservice.com.
Baby, it's cold outside, but this house is going to be nice and comfortable when we're done with it. Hi, Andrew Larson here from Larson Home Services and Dr. Energy Saver. Do you have enough insulation? Is your home cold and drafty? Does your furnace run nonstop? If it does, give us a call. We're not just an insulation company, we are the experts from the attic up. Call now and get 24% off installation labor and a free upgrade to R60. Be part of the Larson experience.
Welcome to Sugar River Pizza Company, your go-to place for delicious pizzas and more. Visit us at sugarriverpizza.com to explore our menu and plan your visit. Our restaurant is more than just a dining experience. It's a place where you can enjoy great food and have fun. Whether you're a foodie or just looking for a relaxed dining experience, we've got you covered. So come for the food and stay for the fun at Sugar River Pizza Company.
Come on, Michael, come on. Catch the ball! Huddle up! Do you need to get your eyes checked? Well, actually...
Here's the play. Stanton Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. It's easy on 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy!
Hut! Come on, Michael, you got this! Come on, turn! Michael, catch! I can see! You did it! I did it!
30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
New at 5 with possible record high temperatures. Seeds are taking root and sprouting early. Check out how this could impact spring produce with winter weather still posing threats.
Some fog is expected tonight, but above normal temperatures will continue for the next 10 days. In fact, record or near record high and warm overnight low temperature records may be set later this week. At 5, we'll let you know how mild it'll be.
And ahead at 6, Evansville schools are in dire need of a referendum, facing a $2 million deficit. We look at what will happen if the school doesn't get that funding. That's tonight at 6.
6 days to the Super Bowl. Here's a live picture of the Sphere in Las Vegas. What is that they're showing?
Having a clue.
Yeah, but it's it's a chilly, rainy day in Vegas. What was the temperature?
I think it's like 49 degrees.
49 degrees. Don't let that scare you.
Right.
For the Super Bowl. And speaking of, it's just days away. Whether you're watching for the game, the halftime show, or the ads, you want to get the best picture possible.
Right. Retailers are offering major discounts on TVs right now. Bradley Blackburn has tips from a tech expert.
If you've got your eye on a new TV for the Super Bowl, CNET's David Katzmeyer says it's a good time to score a winning deal.
The thing about Super Bowl time is that this is when manufacturers and retailers discount their TVs.
Prices can be better than Black Friday as retailers try to sell last year's TV models, but they can still be a big upgrade, literally.
The thing about TVs that I give as a recommendation is that your TV's too small. A lot of people are watching on a 43, 55-inch TV, and I would say go up to 65, look for a 75. They're surprisingly affordable.
Nearly all TVs on the market have at least 4K resolution. Katzmeyer tests for image quality and usability and says the TCL QM8 is the best TV for the money.
Now, this model is available right now at Super Bowl time for 65-inch. Right behind me, that size is $900, so really affordable. And its picture is spectacular. It's really, really bright.
If you're looking for a smaller screen, he suggests this model from Hisense. And if cost isn't a concern, the LG OLED C3 is his top choice. A 65-inch sells for about $1,500.
These are brands that people might not expect.
These are brands that have come into the market and been really aggressive with their pricing.
Katzmeyer's best budget TV is the TCL 4 Series. You can take home a 50-inch for about $240.
Along with everybody else, I'll be there watching, the Chiefs and the Niners and Taylor and everything else.
They say the best seat is on your couch, and it's even better with a big new screen. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
CNET also recommends avoiding sports mode on your television and opting for a cinema setting instead.
And you can boost the brightness to get the best possible color and picture. Well, next, Super Bowl fans can visit a special museum in Las Vegas.
And betting on the game and all things associated with it. Our guest looks at the impact that bets are having on sports when Live at 4 continues.
Welcome into Buzzed into Madison. Today we are showing you how to throw the most spectacular party, because look at this woman. She knows how to throw a party. This is Shelly from Pretzilla. And I mean, you flew in special from Texas to do this. We're so happy you're here. So Pretzilla, you love this brand. It's the iconic blue and brown bag. It's a staple in our house. And tell us how you can really make hosting a party so easy with these items.
All right, so we did a charcuterie board, and we did it in 3 different ways. We have the plain bite, we have a chocolate covered, which is always unique and fabulous, a charcuterie on a stick, and then we go over to the ones that, the spreads. We've got some marinara, some buffalo dip, some nacho cheese, that's a favorite.
Yes.
Ground mustard, everybody does cheese and mustard, but I like it a little different. I'm gonna go for the sweets. I like caramel and chocolate.
Oh my gosh, there are so many different ways to do this.
So many ways.
All right, now, these are so good all on their own, but if you wanna take the Pretzilla game up a notch, you put them in the oven.
Yes, ma'am, 355 minutes.
All right.
They're super easy to prepare. And if you have a fryer, deep fry those bad boys for 30 seconds.
Can you tell she's from the South? She flew up special for this segment from Texas. Shelly, where can we find Pretzilla?
You can find it in your local retail stores. So we have Woodman's, we have Hy-Vee, we have Whole Foods, and we also have Walmart.
That's what I was going to say. I know I've seen it at Walmart.
Yes, ma'am.
So many great options. And appetizers are perfect. It's so easy for the host, because I feel like the host can still enjoy the party. It's like, here you go, serve yourself.
That's completely correct.
And it's almost game time, girls, so grab a bite.
Here we go. Cheers. Thanks,
go
Emmy.
Team Pretzilla.
Pretzilla.
I'm Emmy Fink, and you're buzzed into Madison.
A lot of law firms claim to be experts at handling injury cases that involve large trucks. But handling one trucking case does not make you an expert on the subject. Experience matters in these cases. One local firm has handled 25 trucking cases which resulted in payments over $1 million each, and hundreds of others as well. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Do you feel stuck in a cold and drafty home? Well, there's a better solution than just turning up the heat. Because heating your home is by far the most expensive part of your energy bills. At USA Insulation, we fix cold homes. Most houses are built with builder's grade insulation. So when we fill your walls with our high efficiency foam, your house stays warm without turning up the heat, which saves you a lot of money. And right now, we can insulate your home for as little as $99 per month.
USA Insulation.
All right, no big issues to report here on the Beltline. Things are going actually pretty good for this time of the day as we move into the rush hour time frame. Going off to the south and east in Janesville, things are going pretty good at 70 miles per hour. And to the north and to the west, things are also pretty swift out there, 65, 70 miles per hour. Just a heads up, later tonight we could be looking at some patchy freezing fog, folks.
Well, football fans in Las Vegas for the upcoming Super Bowl can also get a first-hand look at Sin City's mafia beginnings, relics of organized crime, including Bugsy Siegel's glasses and guns, as well as a chunk of wall from the 1929 St. Valentine's Day Massacre, when 7 Chicago gangsters were lined up and executed. They're all on display at the Mob Museum in downtown Vegas.
It's fascinating to me to see actual history in front of me. You're touching here, but you're touching someone's soul. Someone died.
We are not here to glorify organized crime. It's very much a part of American history, and especially here in Las Vegas, it's a huge part of our history.
Well, for those still in town after the Super Bowl, the Mob Museum is offering free admission to Nevada residents and buy one, get one admission for non-residents to mark its 12th anniversary next week on Valentine's Day.
Only in Vegas,
right,
as they say. Well, over the next week, the NFL, the players and fans will gather in the gambling capital of the universe, Las Vegas.
So Super Bowl Sunday is the biggest sports gambling day of the year, and this year is expected to just shatter all those records.
Sports betting is now legal in 38 states, including Wisconsin. Jason Quito Lopez is an assistant professor of media and cultural studies at UW-Madison. He's written a book, 2 books, on the cultural impacts of sports betting. Hi, nice to see you.
Hi, great to be here.
Thank you for being here. So the Supreme Court paved the way for this, right, in 2018, making sports betting legal anywhere outside of Nevada. But what is the current law in Wisconsin? What is permitted in our state when it comes to sports betting?
Great, yeah, so I'll just note that the court ruling made it so that every state could decide for itself whether to legalize. So for the other states, those other states that aren't those 38, they have yet to say that this is something that they want. And then once the states legalize it, they get to decide what sports betting looks like, who gets to operate there, how you can bet, and so, like on an app, or whether you have to go in person or something like that. And so each state is going to have its own law. So as you go from state to state, you're going to fall under different jurisdictions and therefore different laws. So yes, Wisconsin has its own particular ones. And so as far as I'm aware, I'm no Wisconsin legal expert or anything, but so you have to go to a particular location to bet. You can't bet on an app, let's say. So you have to actually walk into a place, spend money, and then leave with your ticket.
Oh, that's interesting.
Talk about how big gambling is, especially around the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's huge, and it's always been huge. So there's a lot of talk about sports betting because it's been legalized in so many places now, right? But it's always something that's been part of football cultures, watching football, engaging with football, but especially around the Super Bowl.
Why?
Well, anytime there's kind of a big event, gambling kind of follows. Some of my research is about how, when it comes to sports, a lot of the reasons why certain sports are popular was because of early gambling cultures around them, like football, college basketball, baseball are some of these instances in which, big leagues and got popularized because of gambling. But, people will gamble on the Emmys. So anytime that there's a big event where you're watching, another way to have stake in it and another reason to sit there and watch it is to put a little money on it or play a little game around it.
I was just going to say, you can bet now on what time Taylor Swift will get to the stadium, if she'll be there on time. I mean, and it even trickles down to like workplaces like ours where you pick the squares for the Super Bowl. Now, is that considered gambling?
Well, if you're putting money on it, it is. You know, yeah. So a lot of the gambling practices are really informal in nature. So again, I think that when we think of sports betting, when we think of betting on sports, we commonly think of DraftKings and FanDuel and all of this stuff because that's where the conversation is. But again, people have been doing this informally. It seems like it might be happening here too, maybe. It's been happening informally too, as well.
So how has the Super Bowl betting affected the game broadly in sports in general?
I'm sorry, can you say?
How has the Super Bowl betting affected
the sports themselves?
Yes. Historically, profoundly. And so there's all sorts of instances in which what the game looks like, how it operates, the kind of information that is available to people is based on the idea that people will be gambling on it. And so my favorite instance of this is injury reports.
Oh, okay.
So those are released by the NFL and they're spread, you know, through sports media and through media. And the question might be, why do we need to know this, right? Why is this information worthy? Why does the NFL feel as though this is something that people should have? Well, if you're a fan, I guess you might be interested to know whether your favorite player is injured or not, or what's happening with them, maybe, right? But knowing who's injured and who's going to be on the field is vital for people playing these kinds of games. So if you're going to put a bet on a team, if you're going to be playing fantasy sports, you need to know who's going to be playing. And so by allowing us as fans to know like the personal, you know, physical details about these players, it's because people are gaming on these things.
Is sports making the betting, or is betting making sports?
I think it's both. This is what my research is on, the idea that there are these profound connections between sports leagues, sports media, and sports gaming. It's just, it's a story that doesn't get told a lot because sports betting is always kind of viewed as something like maybe a little uncouth in the past. And so I think it's time to think about like how just profoundly these things have affected each other.
Very interesting. What's the name of your book in case people are interested in reading it?
Oh, so I did want to check you. I just want to check that. So I have one book that's on sports media and one book that I'm currently writing. It's in its final stages. I don't quite have a title. I'm talking with the publisher about that. Yeah.
Please come back.
I would love to.
Thank you so much.
It was a lot of fun.
Great to see you. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
We'll be right back after this.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Hi, I'm Gary Canolti, and I'm inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Experience the Rhine River September 9th through the 20th. We'll cruise the scenic ride aboard a luxurious Amadeus cruise ship. Explore the splendors of Switzerland, Germany, France, and Amsterdam as we make our way down this spellbinding river. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword WISC, for more information and to watch a travel show. Or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Salonpas, makers of powerful pain relief patches for 89 years, believes in continuous improvement, like rounded corners that resist peeling, with an array of active ingredients and sizes to relieve your pain. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Get game day ready with these hot deals at Menards. Catch all the action with this amplified antenna, only $7.99. Steel folding chairs are just $9.98 each after rebate. Cheers. Bloody Mary Mix is $4.69. And lots of matzo pizzas are $2 for $11. These hot deals won't last long. Hurry before time runs out. Sign up for Menards emails to get more hot deals, plus the weekly flyer right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
New at 5 with possible record high temperatures. Plants are soaking in the sun and taking root. Jalen Banks examines the benefits and risks of seeds sprouting early during the winter season, what it could mean for produce this spring in just a few moments.
Join us for the night of fun and fundraising at the annual Andy North Trivia Night.
It's always a night to remember. February 15th at the Sylvie. Find tickets at andynorthandfriends.com.
If you didn't do anything for Valentine's Day, this is your chance to catch up.
We'll see you there.
All right, folks, patchy fog is again possible overnight. That freezing fog should burn off as we go on into your Tuesday. Then here we go. Record-setting temperatures or near record-setting temperatures expected Wednesday, Thursday, going on into your Friday with some scattered shower chances too, and even beyond that weather system going on into the next weekend and out towards Valentine's Day. Temperatures are going to stay pretty temperate and above normal. We'll be right back.
Fall in love with your bathroom again with a new tub or shower by Tundraland. As the exclusive jacuzzi bath remodel dealer of Wisconsin, remodels with Tundraland give your home life-changing results with minimal disruption. Traditional remodels can take weeks or even months to complete, but when you work with Tundraland, most installations are done in one day. That means our team can arrive at breakfast and you'll have a beautiful new jacuzzi system by dinner. Our install team works efficiently to transform your bathroom, leaving it spotless when they leave. No mess, no stress, just pure relaxation. Many of our customers, like Regina and Dennis, were surprised at how easy and stress-free the process was.
The team has been great.
It was just phenomenal.
It's been a great experience. I can't even express it. I'm just excited.
The team actually set the expectation. We just can't wait to see the finished product.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it. Thank you, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Thank you. Oh my God. I cannot wait. Oh my God, I can't wait.
And not only will your bathroom look stunning, but it will also be equipped with the most advanced features for your comfort and convenience. Tundraland understands that safety should never be sacrificed for style. That's why our jacuzzi bath remodels include features like grab shelves, strategically placed to act as grab bars, giving you peace of mind without sacrificing the stylish appeal of your bathroom. Ready to transform your bathroom into a space you can enjoy? Call us at 800-TUNDRALAND or visit tundraland.com to schedule your free design consultation. We're waiving installation fees all month long. Let Tundraland give you the jacuzzi bath or shower you'll love to wake up to. We'll bring the showroom to you and waive all install fees too. And Tundraland makes your project affordable with no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2025. Call 800-TUNDRALAND or visit tundraland.com today before we change our minds.
I just love dancing, so I was always willing to dance through the pain. Since visiting the Good Feet store and wearing the arch supports and being pain-free now, my mood and my energy has drastically improved. Once that energy gets into you, double spins.
The Friends of the Middleton Performing Arts Center present Remembering Bobby V, a joyful multimedia show celebrating the Midwest's very own Bobby V and performed by his family. One night only, Saturday, February 17th. Tickets on sale at friendspac.org.
Today in our final touch, we are celebrating the 50th anniversary of Hello Kitty.
That is Japan's famed iconic cat. And to mark this milestone, London's Somerset House has dedicated an exhibition to the cult cartoon character and all things cute. Cute explores cuteness in all forms of contemporary culture, including art, music, fashion, video games, and social media, all paying homage to Hello Kitty, an icon of Japanese cute culture. The exhibition features a dedicated Hello Kitty plushie space, an immersive disco, complete with disco ball and displays of Hello Kitty products and memorabilia throughout the decades.
Hello Kitty is 50.
Oh, looking pretty good for 50.
Yeah, yes. That'll do it for us today at 4, everybody. Thanks for watching. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.